Schaefer Madrona is at the New York Stock Exchange celebrating its IA 40 list. And joining in the festivities is Gradial co-founder and CEO Doug Tallmadge. Doug, welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having us.
All right, so what does it mean for you to be here recognizing innovation at the New York Stock Exchange?
Well, I think it has been really exciting to just see how, the last couple of years have brought AI not from just a couple companies in Silicon Valley, but to all of the companies represented here in the room. And I think that's been really cool to see. And obviously, this is the center of so much of the economy. And so excited to be here celebrating a lot of AI companies looking to have an impact.
What is Gradial?
Gradial is an AI company for enterprise marketing. So executes workflows and campaigns to really kind of remove a lot of the operational work of running a marketing team at scale. These are the manual tasks that you have to do to really operate your business as a large enterprise that Gradial can actually start to assign to AI agents that do a lot of that kind of manual toil for you.
Why now launch something like this?
Well, I think that every company is looking at how can we do more of what makes us unique and what makes us different. And I think in marketing specifically, you've got this human connection that you're trying to establish, but you've got to scale it across your entire brand and across your entire business. If you're a 100 billion market cap company, like a lot of the brands in this room, you've got to scale that pretty large to a ton of different customers. And you really need software and agents that can help you do that and help you maintain that human connection. And so I think the time has never been better to be investing in scaling out the workflows that let brands, tell their story to all the people that they want to connect with.
What is the key to scaling AI across an enterprise?
It really comes down to the enterprise context. And the hard part is the models are so intelligent, but they only work if they have the context that a person on your team would have. I like to think of onboarding that intern to your company, onboarding your new hire. What are all the systems you have to give them access to? What are all of the pieces of knowledge they have to learn to be effective at their job? And that's really the secret for bringing AI into the enterprise. And the hard part is those systems were not designed for agents. And so there's a transformation that has to happen of how do I unlock this knowledge that was kind of locked up in Google Docs and PowerPoints and things like that, and give it to an agent so it can actually go and be a contributor in that large enterprise.
And how is Gradial helping marketers move to optimization and personalization?
So the main way is by getting rid of all of the barriers that stand in between. And I think when you think about a marketing campaign at enterprise scale, a lot of it is sitting in Excel spreadsheets, in campaign planners, in all of these manual steps in emails and Slack messages. Those manual steps add the friction that really hold personalization back. And you end up having one version of the website, one version of the email, one version of the media that you're producing because you just don't have enough time to do the manual work to go and do the different variants that you want to tell your story properly. So Gradial does those manual steps. It operates that software for you so that you can basically just do marketing at the speed of thought. You can say, like, here's the story I want to tell. Here's the conversation I'm looking to have with my customer, and go and tell that story 10 different ways to all the different people that we want to connect with.
What is next for Gradial for the second half of 2026?
So a big focus for us is looking at, with the models getting so much better, how do we think about the data layer of marketing and set it up for success for agents? Because I think a lot of marketing runs in these marketing technology platforms that, they're 20 years old. They've been the same tool for quite a while. They were designed for a world that no longer exists. They were designed for a very manual workflow of updating things and, all of these steps that require effectively copy pasting to do your job. So we've been looking a lot at, with agents, how do you redesign that infrastructure of marketing to really enable agents to execute at the speed of thought in the way that we all want.
All right, Doug Tallmadge, co-founder and CEO of Gradial. Thanks for joining us at the New York Stock Exchange.
Thanks for having us.